Class 5, Chapter 14 Gulliver's Travels. This is a story about Gulliver. A sailor was once caught in the land of giants. This is how he describes his experience. On the 16th of June 1730, we discovered land. So, he is describing his experience. On 16th of June 1730, they discovered one land. Our captain sent a dozen men with vessels for water. Dozen means 12. That his captain sent a 12 men with vessel for water to collect water. When we came to land, we saw no river or spring nor any inhabitants. When we came to seek water, we didn't see any river or spring or any strangers also. I went on to explore. I went to seek someone to ask water, but I didn't see. The country was barren and rocky. The land was barren and rocky. I turned back to join the crew, only to see them getting into the boat and rowing for life to get to the ship. When I turned back to join the crew, I see them getting into the boat and rowing for life to get to the ship. Before I could reach them, I observed a huge creature walking after them in the sea as fast as he could. Before I could reach near to them, I observed a huge creature, a giant, walking after them in the sea as fast as he can. The water of the ocean reached only till his knees. That time I saw the water of the ocean reached only till his knees. However, the monster was unable to overtake the speeding boat. Monster means giant. However, the giant was unable to overtake the speeding boat. I turned back quickly because I was alone. I turned back quickly and climbed up a steep hill, that means slope. I climbed up a steep hill with fields of barley on either side. That time I saw barley on either side and corn rising up to 40 feet. There was a fence to pass from one field to another. Then I saw a fence to pass from one field to another. It was impossible for me to climb because every step was 6 feet high. It is impossible for me to climb. Why it is impossible? Because every step was 6 feet high. I was trying to find a gap in the hedge. Hedge means fence. I was trying to find a gap in the fence when I discovered one of the inhabitants in the nest field walking towards the fence. That time I saw one of the inhabitants, one of the strangers in the nest field walking towards the fence. He was of the same size as the creatures chasing the boat. He was the same size. The creature was the same size as the creature I already seen chasing the boat. That time I was struck with atmosphere and astonishment and ran to hide myself. Again I got fear and astonishment, then and ran to hide myself. He called in a voice much louder than a trumpet. That time he heard a voice much louder than a trumpet. It sounded like thunder. 7 monsters like him came towards the field, ready to reap the corn. Then that time I saw 7 monsters were there. They were came towards the field and ready to cut the corn. And they were carrying a reaping hook which was very big. When one of the reapers approached where I lay hidden, I screamed as loud as I could. When one of the reapers saw me, that time I lay hidden, I screamed as loud as I could. The, the creature stopped reaping, picked me up between his thumb and forefinger, and brought me close to his eyes. When that creature saw me, he stopped reaping, he stopped cutting the corn, and picked me up between his thumb and forefinger, and brought me close to his eyes, 60 feet above the ground. Now I am above the 60 feet, above the ground, 60 feet high. He looked at me with curiosity and blew with my hair aside to get a better view of my face. When he saw me, when he looked at me, he was with curiosity. When he looked at me with curiosity, he wanted to see my face clearly. So he blew my hair aside to get a better view of my face. He called his friends and gently placed me on the ground. Then what happened? He called his friends and gently placed me on the ground. They all sat on the ground to take a good look at me. While seeing me, they all were astonished. They all sat on the ground to take a good look at me. I walked slowly backward and forward, pulled off my hat, and made a low bow towards the farmers. Then what I did, I slowly walked backward and forward, and I made a low bow towards the farmers. I tried to speak to them loudly in several languages. Then I tried to speak to them. I tried to speak to that creatures loudly in several languages. Each time I did so, the farmer who picked me up held his ear very close to me, but in vain. I tried to speak to them in several languages, then also no use at all. They didn't understand me. That time, one of the farmer who picked me up held his ear very close to me, but there was no use at all. The farmer took me to his house and placed me at some distance on the dining table, which was 30 feet high from the floor. Then what happened later? The farmer took me to his house and placed me at some distance on the dining table, and I felt it was 30 feet high from the floor. Dinner was brought for the farmer in a dish which was 10 feet in diameter. That time I saw dinner was brought for the farmer in a dish, but which was 10 feet in center. The farmer's wife crumbled some bread and placed it before me. Crumbled means to break. The farmer's wife broke some bread and placed it before me. In the middle of the dinner, I heard a noise behind me. While I was eating, I heard a noise behind me. It was the purring of a cat that was 10 times larger than an ox. It was the happy voice of a cat that was 10 times larger than an ox. The farmer's wife was stroking him. The farmer's wife was touching gently. Then entered the farmer's 1-year-old son in the arms of a lady. Then farmer's 1-year-old son enters. On seeing me, the child grabbed me from the table. While seeing me, the child caught me from the table and he put my head into his mouth. The child put my head into his mouth. I shouted so loudly that the boy dropped me. That time I shouted so loudly that time what happened? The child dropped me. I would have broken my neck if the mother had not held her apron under me. Apron means hard surface. If the mother had not held her hard surface, I would have broken my neck. After that incident, she covered me with a clean white handkerchief. I slept dreaming of my house, my wife, and my children. Students, I hope you understand. Thank you.